Say what's happening, y'all. It's AJ here, sports, music, and health once again. I hope everybody's having a beautiful and prosperous beginning to their year. Beautiful, prosperous day, even though it's a little bit rainy. I want to chop it up today and talk a little conspiracy theories. Car Conspiracy Chronicles. Let's crank this up. Now, some people are considered conspiracy theorists because they believe certain things that they don't have evidence of. But common sense has some weight to some of those things. So, when it comes to the entertainment business and athletics, sure, there are quite a few. And I'm going to dive into them, a few of them today. So, when it comes to acting and those in the entertainment industry, why is it that most of the black men that blew up 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, they had to play a police officer before they got nationwide acclaim? Will Smith, Bad Boys. Denzel was already out there. He was always that boy. He's still one of the greatest of all time, him and Sam Jackson. But he didn't get the real love and adoration, didn't get his Oscar until he did what? Played a dirty cop. He had to put on the Klan badge in order to reach over to the other side. So it's either we have to wear the police badge or dress, or just completely compromise ourselves somehow, some way, in order to get that worldwide fame that a lot of entertainers start and really want to achieve. Hey man, hats off to you if you ain't been compromised, man. But you can't sell your manhood for that bullshit, for that stuff. You feel me? So I still want to know why. There's evidence of a lot of these things run through my mind. I ain't even over here. I don't care nothing about being famous. I could give two fat babies and a fur coat about that shit for real. But alright, in sports, we know what the fuck be going on. We just don't want the fact that we know they cheating to ruin our enjoyment of the game. That's all that is. Ain't nobody gonna say that out loud, but that's exactly what it is. Or you just taught it. Like for example, I'm gonna go because this already etched in the history of Georgia. That Falcons Patriots Super Bowl. How did how did Kyle Shanahan get a quarterback as soon as he left the Falcons, being the offensive coordinator, helping throw in that Super Bowl with Matt Ryan, who by the way just got hired 10 years after that debacle as the Falcons general manager? Hmm, was that a stipulation? Who knows? But Kyle, he a cake-ass dude for doing what he did in that Super Bowl. What he got? Porn star Jimmy for a can of Pringles and some queso dip. That's basically what he got him for. Second round pick, I believe it was. Do you think that would have happened if the result of that Super Bowl didn't turn out the way it did? And this was back to back controversies that happened. 2015. Why wouldn't Pete Carroll give Marshawn Lynch that ball? Beast Mode was killing him. He took him all the way down the field, 91 yards. At one play. Pete Carroll. You think that was incidental? You think that was a call that was made to Pete Carroll? Who knows? It's a conspiracy theory. But common sense says some don't, some stink. Roses really smell like boo boo. Word to outcast. So when it comes to umpires in baseball, most of these guys are in the same category: referees, umpires, police officers. Same clan. Again, conspiracy theories. Musical artists. Why is 98% of them? Why do they have to compromise themselves, their morals and manhood, in order to take off? Why is Sexy Red and Lil Baby more world renowned than Big Crit, Locksmith, Zero, and a host of others that have the coldest talent in the world? Usher. Usher took off. He rocked with Diddy for a little bit. I'm sure he had a bumping good time. But where's the love for Raheem DeVaughn? That boy cold too. It really is a price to fame. People don't want to talk about it, but I wish there was another way to explain it or break it down. But common sense tell me this shit don't smell right, and I don't. Shit don't smell right no way. Well, now that I got that off my chest, off my controversial chest, I'm gonna leave y'all with a few health tidbits to help you get through this cold season. Oh, it's a little warm out here, but it's finna be cold as polar bear toenail next week. So, in order for you all to strengthen your immune system and deal with the gut health things of that nature, before you get sick, you need to consume these items right here. For if you have a fever, drink plenty of coconut water, at least 24 ounces a day. When you have phlegm and mucus that's causing you to cough, pineapple. Pineapple flushes it. If you have sore muscles after a long day working out, tart cherries or tart cherry juice. Uh, Cold and flu, bone broth. If your immune system has been compromised, some sort, you can use mushroom elixirs. GT Alive, that's a good one that Publix, Whole Foods, places like that sell. Uh, Congestion, definitely peppermint tea. That opens you up and flushes out all the mucus. If you have an upset stomach or nausea, two best things for that is ginger and papaya. It keeps healthy bacteria in, it kills all viruses. It helps kill the viruses. If your glasses are getting thicker, your eyesight is going, that's not no laughing matter. Eat you plenty of carrots. If you have dizzy spells, things of that nature, and are dehydrated, watermelon. If you have sickle cell anemia, or you are cold all the time, spinach and iron. Heartburn, eat you some oatmeal, just a bowl. You ain't gotta go crazy. Sinus infections, garlic. Fatty liver, preventative measures for your liver is definitely dandelion root, milk thistle, but beets always, they help too, even though they're disgusting, but they come in powder forms and capsules as well. Uh, Dry skin, avocado, and if you can't sleep that well, people know about melatonin. People know a little bit about cryotherapy, but a fruit that does help you sleep and increase melatonin is kiwi. All right. I hope you all have a beautiful weekend, safe weekend. Remember, hug your mom, dap your pops, gain wisdom from your grandparents, wash your breath, love on each other, and don't gatekeep. Show love to your next fellow black man and just people that you meet in general, no matter what their ethnicity is. I'm out.